Welcome. It's your 10 minutes of hate. Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. Let's get into this, shall we? You know the drill. We go 10 minutes of hate. Set now. Okay, so basically, I did Kiss My Boner podcast last night. If you don't know what Kiss My Boner podcast is, you're on the channel right now. So why don't you do yourself a favor and subscribe, hit the location, hit the notification, hit the blow notification, hit the smotivation. And KMVP is the flagship show. This is another show. Basically, last night I did a solo show with a special guest, Mr. Ed Pazinski, and we just went down fucking hard. So if the show's a little bit late, I try to do it between 9 a.m. and 9:30 in the morning every weekday. This is so far the third show. So it's a little late, but it's not because I'm hungover, because I'm a motherfucking professional. It's because that fucking MacBook Pro from 2011 is being a total complete bitch. Speaking of complete bitches, let me tell you, after the show, we ended up going to a bar in Berkeley, Michigan. And it's not that I don't like bars. I still like going to bars once in a while, mostly when I'm on like road trips or vacations, not so much local bars. I don't give a fuck. But the thing is it was a total sausage party there. It was just boring. And when you're being taken somewhere against your will, when you can't leave, it's fucking torturous. I mean, Uber is a thing. It's awesome. You know, you can get drunk, you fucking jump in an Uber. I sometimes am freaked out. If I'm sober in an Uber, it's fucking very weird. You don't know who these people are. There's no safety precautions whatsoever. I had one guy completely take me totally out of my way. And I think he was a Colombian. And I think I said something about Spanish people, and he got like really, put it this way, Colombians are racist. Anyway, so we went really out of our way, and he ended up fucking charging me for that shit. He did that shit on purpose. So, um, trying to get home when you're really fucked up from the bar and having an Uber take you is great. But when you want to leave and somebody else doesn't want to leave, man, it's the worst thing in the world. My point is playing pool, more importantly, watching someone playing pool is gay as fuck and it fucking sucks. So there, I just want you all to know how I feel about that. I got my high-powered unhealthy coffee right here. It's staying hot because I got it in a Yeti, and it's got tons of cream, tons of sugar. I like it where this you put the fucking spoon in there and it just straight up like an erect dick. So, not to belabor the same point that I went into yesterday morning, but I was just sitting there thinking about the State of the Union address again. And I know it's just a fucking clown show. It's all theatrics. I understand this. But the thing is that when you have to see people literally fuck up right in front of you and they don't give a shit because they're literally unaccountable for any of their actions. And I mean the Bidens. And basically the entire rich elite. So you're watching Creepy Joe up there say something like building a wall, and then he goes, it won't hurt the Iranians. And then they showed a clip on YouTube, and it went right in on Camel Toe Harry, and she said like, and it was just, you just know she's like going, oh, you're fucking up, Joe. But the thing is, she wants to be the president. She wants to be where he's standing. And she's a fuck up. She's an unlikable cunt who's never done anything good in her fucking life. And then you got goddamn drunk fossil Nancy Pelosi getting really excited. She herself is probably pumped up just as much Adderall and cocaine that Creepy Joe is. And she's back there going, just waiting for her clap time to be a bleated seal. It's fucking disgusting. And I'm just sitting there, I made little notes in my phone, and it says, the people who run this country are the worst people in the entire world. Totally incompetent and smug as all get out. And that's what it is. It's like their incompetency doesn't get them in any kind of trouble whatsoever. You will never see these people. First of all, they can't get fired. I mean, that's why Joe has this sort of like this sneering smile mixed with complete contempt and hatred for anybody that isn't him and his crackhead son. I mean, he's like, I really, whoa, oh, there's something shiny over there. Oh, that thing's got something I can smell, you know? And how many times has he sniffed a kid right there on camera for everyone to see? How many times has he been completely inappropriate? No one does anything about it. This is way beyond a Me Too moment. I mean, he's touching children, for fuck's sake. The man is a pedo, you know? And what should we do with pedos? That's right. Throw them into a wood chipper. But you can't do that because he's untouchable. These people are going to have secret police. And I'm not talking about just the Secret Service. I'm talking about a completely different phantom police force that you and I have no access to. And if something happens to us, we're fucked and we have no legal recourse. That's either happening right now or it's in our future. And he's part of it. And so is fucking Camel Toe Harry. And so is Pelosi. And so is all those other fucking pieces of shit. And whenever you see people going, oh, it's just the Republicans, dude, the Republicans and the Democrats are the same people. The same people. It's like the great George Carlin once said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. I know that's kind of a finger fucked point there, but it's true. It's absolutely true. And I think he said that on a record like 35 years ago. But it's been the same way for decades and decades. And it's to the point now with social media and the fact that we have a 24-hour news cycle. It's pushed right in your face. They don't give a fuck. They're hiding in plain sight. They don't care whether or not they know, whether or not you know what they're up to. They do not give a shit because they are going nowhere. Someone that I know said something to me recently and they go, well, you know, they'll die off. No, they won't. They won't die off. That's the problem. They make kids exactly like them. There's a documentary called The Weather Underground. Find that documentary and watch that, because that whole thing was a terrorist group that happened in this country to try to topple the American government for whatever reason. You know, I think they were trying to do it to sort of end the Vietnam War. But the fact of the matter is that this was happening between 1968 and 1978. A lot more of it near the late 60s, early 70s. Those same people have children. Those children are now in positions of power. Some of them are congressmen. Some of them have, so I think one of them is the fucking mayor of San Francisco. They're going nowhere. And those people are now in their 50s and they have children. And then they're going to have fuck up children, and not fuck up like they're doing, like they can't, like they're incompetent, meaning they're fucked up because they can fail upward. You get rewarded for failing in that entire group. This is who you know, who you blow, and where you came from. That's more important than your actual accomplishments. Whew. Okay, so that's going on. So basically, this is another note I wrote. Everyone in America who are not the ruling rich elite, the ones I just described, everyone in America that's not them should just quit paying all taxes at once. Quit paying any taxes. Now, whether or not, okay, this is not really realistic, but I'm just saying it's a great idea. They can arrest us all, and hopefully it would bankrupt the system, or at least until they start printing money again. But you know, the citizens of America, the working class, I'm not going to say the poor. I don't say the poor. I say the working class. The working class in this country is everyone up to being a millionaire, up to that, because anything beyond that is not about money. It's about power and access. And that's old money. Like Bill Gates, that shit is old money. He didn't fucking create Microsoft. He was given Microsoft. Do your research. The citizens of America should be on the barter system and somehow make money completely obsolete. Because I tell you, Joe Biden, there's nothing that he can offer the world that's operating on the barter system. He doesn't have anything. He has no value. He's just a fucking brain damaged geriatric walking fossil. That's what he is. Throw him into the wood chipper. That's the way it should be. No, my brother-in-law could. You hungry? Go out and kill that thing. Go out and kill that fucking bear or the cow or chicken, whatever. Let's skin that thing, open it up, take all the entrails out, keep them for later, and throw it into the fucking barbecue. Let's eat. If you can't do that, I don't know. Can you fix an old car? You're not going to. All right. There you go. The timer said. And this has been your 10 Minutes of Hate for Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. And now I want you to go out there and do something with your fucking life. Good luck.